everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am very happy to be sharing this video with you all today. Today I'm going to be painting on these mini canvases that I got. They were like marked down on clearance and it was like $2 for these 5 mini canvases. And because last time I tried these POSCA paint markers, this pastel set, and I absolutely fell in love with them, I decided to go and get another set, but this time with like more of the neutral and regular colors instead of the pastel colors. And so I really wanted to test out these colors as well and kind of honestly just use them because I really fell in love with these POSCA markers. And so I thought these mini canvases would be perfect for testing out these POSCA markers for a second time. So I did go ahead and activate all of the colors off camera and kind of put them down in my notebook, in my sketchbook. I have them all ready for when I would start using them. They would be all set and ready. And I also went ahead and traced the squares of the canvas to start kind of planning my idea and sketching out my designs for all 5 of them. I wanted to paint all 5 of them to be a set of 5 so they all go together instead of 5 separate ideas. So I'm starting by re-sketching my design onto the canvas, and I try to be really light with this so that it wouldn't show through the paint once I start painting. And this was mainly just to secure my idea and make sure it would fit on the canvas. And here are the 2 sketches I did of my designs for each of the canvases. Honestly, not a lot changed while I was doing this. The designs pretty much stayed the same. I also went ahead and filled out the information on the back of each of the canvases, which was pretty much the same thing for all of them, and not really that important or entertaining. Now for the most part, all 5 of these canvases are going to start the exact same way, with me trying to paint this dark gray / black background. I was wanting to do some kind of galaxy or like night sky theme for the background, but it kind of just turned into a black sky, I guess. And this is covering basically 75% of my sketch, which kind of defeats the purpose of a sketch. But I mostly decided to draw on the sketches at this point and before the painting, just so I could get the spacing down right, more so than anything. And so once this was all dry, and after I did about 2 coats for each of them, this is pretty much how they look. A big black blob on all of them in the background. But it was a good starting point. And now with the white POSCA marker, I'm trying to paint on different constellations on each of them. If it isn't obvious by now, I am wanting to paint the 12 zodiac signs and their constellations, and I have them separated by the 4 elements that they're divided in. And so for this first one, I'm doing the water signs. And then to go along with each of them, I decided to do a silhouette of a woman in a dress, and I tried designing each one to kind of correlate with the elements, but it didn't work as well, or it didn't read as well as I originally wanted it to. And then to finish everything up, I added some stars with the white and the color that pertain to each of the signs and the elements, just so it wouldn't be so empty up there. And after the water signs, I went ahead to move to the fire signs, which is actually my sign. I'm an Aries, so I fall under the fire signs. I did do about 2 coats with the Posca markers as well, just to make sure everything was bright enough. And then after the fire signs, I went on to do the earth signs, which choosing the color for the earth signs was kind of complicated because earth is sometimes used to be depicted with green or like an orange or a brown. But in the end, I decided to do green. But I will say this one is probably my least favorite. I really hate the dress and the hair for this silhouette. And then moving on from that, I went and did the air signs, which I chose yellow for. And this one might actually be my favorite. I just don't really know why. I just really like how it turned out. I think it was really pretty. And then since I had a 5th canvas, I decided to dedicate it to other constellations like Ursa Major, and I also decided to add the 13th sign of the zodiac, which not many people know of, and some people don't even believe or count it as one of the zodiac. And it doesn't really have an element, so I didn't add it to any of the others. Some people do say that the 13th sign is either a water or fire, and that's why I chose purple to kind of be a mix of blue and red. But also I learned that the 13th sign, the snake bearer, is actually, its lucky color is actually purple, so it worked out. But after all of that was tried and I did all of the coats, this is what it was looking like, and I decided to add a matte varnish on top just to give it some protectant. And it has like a tiny bit of shine, but it's mostly just to seal in the paint and protect it. And I gave, I believe, just 1 coat of the matte varnish on top, but I try to make a very thick coat to cover it all. And after that was tried, this is how they turned out. To be honest, this pretty much went exactly as planned, which was a first for me. And I'm honestly very happy and satisfied with how they all turned out. I definitely do have my favorites and my least favorite, but overall I think they look really nice together and separately, individually. And honestly, overall, I don't really have any complaints. There are some things that I kind of wish I did better, especially in the greens and the earth signs, but overall, I think it turned out really pretty, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I really enjoyed painting this, and I hope to do more things like this, like just painting on regular canvases more often. But I really hope you all enjoyed this video and liked what I painted. I appreciate it so much that you all are watching my videos and enjoying them. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye!